Auto Fanatic CT coming at you with another video. This should be a quick one. I'm guessing no more than like 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Putting on the Dinan Strut braces on my 2024 M340. Time to dress up the engine just a little bit. So this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a few nuts and bolts, and basically they're all 13 millimeter. Got my little tools. That should be all you need, and we're gonna quickly go through. I'm only one person, so I can't film and do everything at the same time. Don't have meta glasses, don't have a head camera or anything like that, but I will pause it and show you guys exactly what you need to do to get this to work on your M340, M240, M440s already have something on there, but if you want to upgrade, this is going to be exactly what you're going to have to do. Stay tuned and keep watching. You're going to pop your hood. Time to pop the hood. Alright, nice and clean under here. Just so you guys know, we're going to talk about this thing in a few minutes. But how it's going to work, you should have a hole here, you have a hole here. Basically it's going to go across. The tough part is to get to this, you're going to have to jack up your car and either take off your wheel or at least jack it up enough where you can stick your arm under there. Once a bolt is hanging through, you got to take the little nut at the bottom, make sure it gets tightened up there. One arm over the top, holding the other on the bottom, tighten it from the top. You should be done. Let's grab one of these so I can kind of show you how it's going to work. So basically, when you look at it, you got that end, you got a flatter end. See how this kind of curves a little bit? Where that's curving, you need to put it there so it kind of sits flush, so on and so forth. Basically it's going to look like this when it's done. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is how it's going to go. The flatter part is going to sit on the flatter part, and then the angle is going to be there, and you'll see it's nice and clean. Good thing is that this aftermarket intake, it does not interfere whatsoever. A lot of people have questions about the MST CryoStar no-name brand. If it gets in the way with the Dinan Strut brace, it does not. You have plenty of clearance, as you could see. Alright, I'm going to start dropping the bolts down in there just to get them right, and then start screwing in. Alright guys, as you can see, it's a very awkward position. You have to literally, see, I'm taking the screw in and out there. You got to reach behind the Dinan springs that I have here, or whatever suspension you have, and that will allow you to put the nut and bolt at the bottom of it, and basically it's just tightening from there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my little extension, put the nut right on top, and then slowly just screw it in, because it is very difficult to get to it without having one of these extensions. So do yourself a favor and make sure you have this. And you're going to be dealing with 13 millimeters, guys. All 13s, top bolt, bottom bolt are 13s from Dinan. Fairly easy. So again, I held that underneath like so with the bottom bolt myself with the camera down, and then at the top I just use my screw gun, tightened it up, and I got it tight to a point where I can still maneuver this around, so I can now put the second bolt in there. Okay, like I said, I have it tightened just so I can move it around. Second bolt now, it's going to drop right in like so, and now I'm going to tighten it from the bottom. There's a space down there. Word of advice, when you're tightening under there, it's a lot easier just to drop the nut in there and use this to turn it. It'll be much easier, make your life easier. Okay, got them on here, nicey nice. Ain't going anywhere, baby. Now I'm just going to do the same on the other side and then show you the final product. So now I got it jacked up on this side as well. One side done, one side not. Let's do it. Okay, one side completed. Now here's my tip that I'm going to tell you guys about. So you put your nut in here like so. You hold it underneath here don't have the bolt in. That way you can see exactly where the bolt is that you're going to put the screw into. Then it's much easier to then drop the bolt right into the screw and start turning by hand. Then obviously you can hold this at the bottom, tighten from the top. Very simple. Try that. Okay guys, all done. I will tell you, people online made this job feel like it's a two-person job. It is not. It's a one-person job, guys. Just have some extensions. Here is the engine bay. Nice Dinan Strut braces. Now remember, these will work with your M340, your M240, your 230s, your 330s, your 430s, your M440s. So G chassis. I'm excited to see. I'm not expecting a world of a difference, but it is going to tighten it up a little bit. And to be honest with you, it gives it that OEM Plus look that, you know, how much I love. I am into the OEM Plus. I think it looks great. Clearance, just so you guys see. There. Clearance, just so you guys see. Plenty of room to work, doesn't get in the way of anything. This is the way it was intended to be. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'll make sure after a few drives, I'll let you guys know my thoughts on the Dinan. Again, I think this is partly lugs and partly handling. I think it can't hurt to have them, right? They're not inexpensive. They definitely make different brands. I'm just trying to stick with, you know, some of the brands. I try to keep it, you know, kind of flowing in terms of my suspension being a Dinan and now having the braces as well. I got the supplemental road and handling kit as well with the springs, and now I have this. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys haven't subscribed already, my name is Autofanatic CT, and I'm here to show you everything about the M340. Been around for quite some time. Please check out my content. You're doing yourself a disservice and injustice if you haven't subscribed yet. Put that bell notification on and throw me a hype if you can. And also, let's talk about this intake real quick. So you can kind of see it peeking, and I have the wrinkle black aluminum intake pipe as well. Very simple to install. I really wanted to go with the Dinan carbon fiber intake, or the Dinan intake that is just the OEM color like this, but I wanted to kind of spruce up the engine bay a little bit. I was watching the pricing on it, and the pricing was doing this, just up and up. Once in a while you'll get a nice little sale. I was not willing to spend over $500 on an intake, especially when they say that you could lose some horsepower. But what I was looking for was just a little bit more theatrics while I'm driving. Now I don't drive fast all the time. Here and there I do have my occasional fun, but usually I'm just cruising to work. Some of my subscribers have already seen me and shouted me out in the comments. Thank you. Yeah, give me a beat, man. If you guys see me, throw me a do sign. Let me know you're a fan. But I do it for you guys. So I did a lot of research, and I decided to just give this one a shot. Now, you guys are gonna ask me, what brand is this? This is the brand. It's called Wrinkle Black. Stock. No, it doesn't have a name, guys. So I did extensive research. Come to find that MST, Cryostar, all these other companies, they're pretty much same thing. It's kind of like the whole Alibaba, you know, parts, you know, and rebranding. I'm not saying every company has Alibaba parts or no-name parts, but we got to get them from somewhere, right? And they have to get them from somewhere. So where are they getting them from? Mostly they're getting them from companies, and they're putting their logo on them. That's just what it is. There's nothing wrong with that. So I did a lot of research. Come to find out, a lot of people were happy with this. Fitment was spot on. Everything was perfect. My OEM MAP sensor fit right in. Nice. You got your little heat shield here, wrinkle black. And now when you're looking, it's not an open filter, and you can remove this. You get a little bit more sound, but I just wanted to kind of keep it a little bit more understated under here. There's a few other things that I wanted to do, but sometimes having that intake, and I'm not saying I wouldn't take the top off at any point, which I could still do it pretty easily just by taking the screws off there and sliding it this way. So I could still remove it without taking my brace off. But I just felt like, why am I spending $500 something when I could just buy this? And why am I going to spend $300 on an MST or $2 and change on sale or used when I could buy this for half the price? So far, I've been driving, no check engine lights, sounds great. Not too loud, but again, remember, I have a catted downpipe and active Autowerke catted, and I have the MPP and Performance muffler on here. And sometimes you just can't hear this, but you definitely hear it. It's there. I just can't hear it because of all the other noises that are being made. So anyway, so that's the update, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do yourself a favor, look into these. If you want to wait for me to get my thoughts on it, you could do so, but to be honest with you, it looks great right off the bat. Can't hurt the car. What do you guys think? Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you. We out.